My name is Alberto Alemanno. I'm a professor of law and also a social and political entrepreneur as the founder of The Good Lobby. Let me tell you, we no longer believe in our institutions, in government, but we increasingly trust the private sector. We expect companies to fill up the void left by governments and to tackle major societal issues from climate change all the way to social justice. But how can companies do that if they continue to hijack the very same institutions that we no longer trust by pushing for their own self-interest through lobbying and political donations? Today, even the most green and social companies might be blocking the adoption of legislation pushing for those very same causes just behind closed doors. Think about a company that might be citing and speaking on behalf of climate change, who all of a sudden might be a member of a trade association that is actually blocking the adoption of stricter legislative standards on the environment. Or think about a company that is citing and supporting the LGBT community at the same time paying for the political campaign of a candidate who is opposing gay rights. Today, the misalignment between what companies say and what companies lobby for is the major factor preventing advances on major societal issues. So what we can realistically expect companies to do when it comes to restore trust in our institutions? My claim today is that companies should not only become environmentally and socially responsible, but also politically responsible. What do I mean by that? I mean to do three main things, which seems basic, but they are not doing it. The first one is to disclose all political spending, all lobbying, all support to think tanks and different organizations that completely change the environment that allows certain laws to be blocked or to be passed. The second thing, let's try to align what you say and what you're lobbying for. Let's make it explicit. Let's be consistent. People, investors, employees, and customers are watching on you. And the third and the last, let's make sure companies to share the attention of the policymakers. Policymakers deserve to hear more voices. They deserve to hear more interest when making their major trade-off decisions, which are difficult already, but you make this even more difficult. In other words, let me tell you, and I'm pretty sure that I get some allies in this room and hopefully out there watching us. Time has come to democratize lobbying as the privileged tool to restore faith in our democracies. Thank you.